Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. We're still waiting on weekend traffic numbers from the Eisenhower Tunnel, expecting a busier weekend than Christmas weekend when 3-day traffic actually fell below 100,000 vehicles for the first time in weeks. The Thursday before Christmas Eve was slammed, though, over 40,000 vehicles in one day. Summit County was making headlines a week ago for the highest COVID caseload in the nation, and now the rest of Colorado is catching up. Health Director Amy Wineland from today's Health Board meeting.
But really, across the state in every region, they're starting to see the cases follow that same pattern.
The Omicron variant hit Eagle County a week before Summit, and caseload there is already falling noticeably. Commissioner Tamara Pogue wondering if this is a promising sign for Summit.
Is the state saying at all yet, or CPHE saying at all yet, anything related to the peak?
No, we're watching. South Africa's definitely coming down. UK now is reporting that they feel they've hit their plateau and might be turning the corner. We might be seeing that in Eagle County right now, but the holidays were mixed in there. And so it's so hard to really know for sure. But the expectation is that this is going to be a much quicker turnaround than the other waves we've experienced. My only caveat is that we're the number one visited county in the country most times during this time of year, so that could make our wave a little bit longer.
This is the same story as last year, when mobility data showed that visitors outnumber locals in Summit as much as 3-1. Number one complaint for public health this week, people refusing to mask up. Commissioner Pogue.
It isn't for me as much about hospital capacity, although that is still important. It is about protecting our workforce, making sure our roads get plowed, making sure our teachers can go to school safely, making sure we have folks to run the testing sites or the nurses that can get up and go to work every day.
The countywide indoor mask mandate is good through January 31st at least for all public spaces and events. All Keystone neighborhood events are on temporary hold, including tonight's screening of Mission Mount Mangart at Warren Station. That includes all Warren Station comedy series shows and the Winter Bluegrass weekend in late January. Most have been tentatively rescheduled for March. Students at Upper Blue and Summit Cove elementary schools are learning from home tomorrow. The school district will be forced to follow a unique online policy, explained earlier this morning by Superintendent Roy Crawford.
Temporary online learning is likely to happen. It will not happen district-wide. We don't believe we'll have to do that. But if we have particular schools that are over a certain threshold of absenteeism of staff, we won't be able to safely operate schools.
Again, that is Upper Blue Elementary and Summit Cove Elementary only. Students at all other elementary schools are in person tomorrow as scheduled. It's the same at the middle school and the high school. In sports, the Avalanche play the Blackhawks tonight at 6:30. And in local sports, this morning in the Wind was Race 5 of the Rise and Shine Rando Series at A-Basin, where Nikki LaRochelle and Jeremiah Vale won the men's and women's titles. Rhea Colbel, Emily Olson, Chris Carr, and Brent Herring round out your podiums. And the field was packed, 43 men and 11 women, one of the busiest races of the season. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.